Beautiful souls, welcome back to your daily divine messages from spirit. I just wanted to share with you some energies that are happening today. It is April 25th, 2024 at the time of this recording, but if you are tuning in at a later time and this message still resonates, that means this message is still for you. And please excuse my cat eating his cat food in the background. That's Mr. Tony Grandma Popsicle. Mr. Grandma Tony Popsicle. Yeah, he eats really loudly. Anyway, so thank you so much for being such a support to this channel. Thank you so much for all those who have liked and subscribed this channel. And if you like this video, please do the same and share it with others who you feel would resonate and take well from this message. And I do appreciate all of your support. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can email me at femrems811@gmail.com. Okay, I'm going to move my little setting here a little bit closer, so hopefully that doesn't mess it up, just so you can have a better picture, because it doesn't look like everything wants to show. There it is. Okay, sorry, I have a little bit of a new layout right now, so bear with me because I'm charging my crystals right now in the rain / full moon portal. So speaking of full moon portal, we just had it. The full moon was on the 23rd. Some people said it was the 24th, but also potato. The portals were open from the 24th through the 25th. The strongest was the 23rd. And in my opinion, because that was when the skies were clear, that was when I sat out and did so many closing, releasing, cord cutting ceremonies, and really just allowed for the energies to take its proper healing. Lots of purging, lots of releasing. I did a fire, releasing by writing what I wanted to release and then burning it in a pile with sage and palo santo under the moon with candles. It was really beautiful and powerful. But the energies, obviously, when you purge, you have to allow the rest of the post shadow of it, of the grief process, to continue and take its course. So yes, this week has been very strong in this Pluto Scorpio full moon of death and transformation, along with the transits of Uranus and Jupiter conjunction. That was on the 20th and the 21st. And also Juno went direct, I believe, yesterday as well. Juno is the protector of mothers, women, and children. And the biggest one that everyone's been waiting for is Mercury has officially gone direct today, but we still do have about 2 weeks of the post-shadow events as well. As it becomes direct, things are going to start kind of coming to clarity, so maybe beware of any, decisions that were made during Mercury retrograde, which started on April 1st. And April Fool's Day, right? Anything that has happened since the eclipse on April 8th, as well as even when the pre-shadows of Mercury retrograde opened on about March 25th, and that was right around the Libra full moon as well. So lots of energies around love, the heart, identity, self, creation, motivation, as well as standing in our truth, what it is that we want to do for our truth. And as you can see here, this is very much where the feminine and the masculine energies are. So what I was doing, why these cards are out right here, and why the collective and spirit messages are not, is because I was organizing the piles, or my decks, by getting them upright. And it's a new practice I started doing just to kind of help clear the energies, but also kind of see what messages are being had as I am clearing them, and align, or what do you call, I guess, fixing, organizing, bringing them upright, and then keeping the main energies here at the top here. So you see the mirroring, the lovers, high priestess. But then what really stood out, these are the cards that stood out the most when I was arranging all of them, aligning them all. The messages for the divine feminine, these two were back to back, and you see how beautiful this is, as the Page of Pentacles is planting her seed. And you see how, optimistic she is, hopeful for the future. She doesn't have a shadow of doubt, fearing, what if my plants don't grow? And with that optimism comes the Seven of Pentacles, where fast forward, 15, 20 years or so, and she is with child, and just as, contently enjoying the plants, mesmerized by the abundance of growth and the plants that were planted back when she was a child, right? And so the beautiful message of this is trust in the plants that you are trust in the seeds you are planting, right? Make sure that you are planting in fertile ground and soil. Make sure that the relationships right now, especially as we are closing out, the full moon is the closing of cycles. Make sure as we're closing out the cycles that are ending, that we are allowing for this beautiful energy of the last, this month of April, and Aries season and Taurus season beginning, that we are allowing this beautiful energy to truly flourish. And what I'm seeing here is that the feminine really is. The feminine really is in a beautiful, empowered state of trust, of faith, of optimism, of curiosity, of, just cultivating a strong sense of faith within herself, of recognizing that all you really can do in life is plant your desires, right? Plant the seeds of your desires. And the best way to manifest them is to just nourish them as best as possible. You can't force them once you plant the seed. You can't force the plant to grow, and you can't force the baby to be born. All you can do is water them, give it sunlight, nourish it, love it, try to be as comfy as possible, as she's sitting here rocking in her stilettos, which, okay, girl, do you, maybe they're comfy, or maybe she's on her way to an event, I don't know. And so, it's just really that's really all you can do. And then allow, the divine to nourish it and take charge the rest of the way. So I love this beautiful message for the feminine of planting what you want. This is the time of manifestation, especially with Uranus and Jupiter in conjunction for, just only a couple more days. And that's deliberately manifesting your heart's desires, your soul purpose, because we are upgrading into the next timeline, the next new world, and the masculine here recognizes that as well. So these two also were back to back, or side by side, when I was clearing the deck and straightening the deck up, right? So you see, and I love when the world comes out with this Two of Wands, because he's literally got the world in his hands. And then with the world right next to it, with the fixed signs, which is Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo. And us being in Taurus season right now, we are in a fixed sign. Taurus is the sign of simplicity, stability, loyalty, luxury, quality, and love. It's ruled by the planet of Venus, which is the divine feminine planet of love and abundance and all things beautiful. And so this divine masculine here is sitting here, at his, on his, at his house or his castle, or however you may, look at it, but he's looking out on his balcony, looking into the hand of the world, seeing that literally I have the world in my hands. Which way do I choose? Thy rod and thy staff comfort me. I literally can go anywhere. I literally can have and attain anything, right? Just like the manifestation powers that the feminine is stepping in, the masculine is in the space of recognizing that truly what it is that he wants, the world he wants to create, is literally in his hand, at his fingertips. All he has to do is snap his fingers, right? Essentially, really, all he has to do is seek the truth. That's why he's going in this hermit mode. This is Virgo energy, but still that's earth energy, and that's the sister brother sign of Taurus. And going within to seek the truth, right? And the truth of what is, not the truth of something, the big magical truth of, what is life kind of question, but the truth of what is right underneath your nose. All you need to see is a few feet in front of you. If you have a lantern and you're in this cloud of darkness, this is what I'm hearing about the masculine right now too, is that he's feeling like he's in such a dark space where everything around him feels, I'm hearing asleep. Everyone is asleep. It feels like no one is awakened to this life, awakened to, this opportunity, awakened to the fact that the world is there's so much more to this world than just, whatever it is that he's been living. And he's recognizing that he's ready for a new one. And why? Because he's been awakened to, this divine love. The feminine has been really doing some self-reflection and learning how to pour that love into her. Because when you pour that love into yourself, feminine, the masculine also does so. Because you can see here, just to cover it up for YouTube's sake, you see how the masculine's eyes, let me get closer. See how the masculine's eyes are fixed on the feminine, and the feminine's eyes are fixed on the angel. So when the feminine is focused on divine, on spirit, on heaven, and her and self, and not her, because we all have feminine energy within us. That is the conception of thought, of idea, of desire. And the masculine energy is what turns that into existence in real life, right? In the 3D. So you see how he's waiting, he's looking at her for direction. He's looking towards her for what to do. He's watching her in amazement and mesmeration, and he's following her. When she moves, he moves. He's got the bush of fire, of passion, and she's got the tree of knowledge and Kundalini awakening. And she's looking up to the spirit to say, what do I do next? What do I do next? What do? I look within, I go within, I align within, I love within. And that's what gets us to this 10 of Cups, happily ever after, right? So that's what the masculine is also recognizing, is that the truth, he might be in sorry, I keep bringing the sun here because that is what's illuminating, is the truth. The sun is the truth, right? And the sun is a star that's so bright that you literally cannot hide from it. It will illuminate everywhere, no matter how thick the clouds are, no matter how dark the night sky is, the sun is still always shining. It just might not be shining right where you're at right now, but it's always going to rotate and it's always going to come back around. And that's the thing, is you can't turn the lights off on the sun. So even though the masculine has this little tiny light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine, right? And even though he can literally only see the next couple steps in front of him, and he's got to make sure he doesn't slip and fall if he's on this high, it looks like he's hiking on this mountain. He's got literally like a foot of room, and that's why he's looking down, right? Even if everyone around him is still asleep in this unawakened state of unconsciousness, of not seeing life at its fullest, not seeing life in a space of true unconditional love, right? Even though the people around him might be fake or phony or shallow or still completely identified to all things worldly and materialistic, is what I'm hearing. The Matrix, that's it. Even though everyone around him, is trying to keep him in the Matrix, he is finding his truth, the truth. And the truth will set you free. The truth will bring you back to a space of childlike innocence and enjoyment and life. Bliss, what is it that Deepak Chopra says? Desire is just bliss, making you aware that it exists. And he's passionate with this desire. He's passionate with this desire to change his world. To look, he's sitting here stuck on this balcony overlooking. It looks like he has everything he could ever want, literally the world in his hands. But all he can do is look out yonder past where he's at with nothing but this hopeful desire to create something of long-lasting legacy and beauty that goes beyond just him. With a partner, he wants to collaborate. He wants to, procreate. That's what I'm hearing. And he's passionate about that with the wands. That's passion, right? He wants to take action on changing this world for him. And he's fighting for this truth that has now illuminated, and he can't unsee the truth. That's why the hermit goes within, because you cannot unsee what you already, you cannot unlearn the truth. Once you know the truth, you cannot go back. You can't go back. That's just how it is. Once you know the truth, you can't go back. And you can try to put the veil over your head or stick your head into the sand, but once your heart is broken open with a divine love, you cannot unlove. You cannot unsee, and you cannot unknow. You cannot unawaken. It's just not possible. You can try. But it's not going to last. And if you do, what you're doing is you're going against, this wanted to kind of come out this way, the Emperor in reverse, the distorted masculine. If you go against your truth, then you will have time of suffering, right? But if you tap into that divine masculine energy of taking action, of shining light like the sun. You see how the emperor looks like the sun? You cannot veil the sun. You cannot turn the lights off on the sun. The emperor is the protector, the leader, right? This connection, divine connection right now, the collective feminine and masculine energy are in this space of protecting this beautiful divine timeline of their highest being, whether it's in, career or whether it's in love. Venus is the planet that rules over love and career. So it might be both, because they go hand in hand at the same frequencies. Love, look at that. Love and money, heart, emotions, and abundance. They are the same frequency. When we step into our divine masculine power of truth and action, that's the Aries energy, then we allow ourselves to really embrace this full depth of self-love, independent self-love, not, codependent. Codependency withdraws. I need to focus on me, right? That's my new song. Wait for the hit to come out. It's true. It's coming. But for real, that's what I have learned since, I want to say, the last 6 months. But I wrote that song, I'm going to say 222 is actually when I wrote the song. Codependency withdraws. I need to focus on me, right? Unleash the goddess within me, so when you come back, you'll see I never needed you at all. All the love was within me. I am all that I need. Yes. The King of Pentacles is I have an abundance of love, self-love, independent love, interdependent love. I do not need anyone's love. I do not need anything. I'm stable, I'm grounded, I have all that I need, and then some to give. That's interdependence. And then also recognizing I have more than enough I can give, and that's coming from an abundant mentality, not lack mentality. Lack mentality is what keeps us from being able to truly create. So that's really beautiful, collective. That's a beautiful energy for the collective to be in together. For the collective divine feminine and masculine to be in working together within yourself, right? So that you can manifest the abundant garden that you are planting, so that you can create and choose and walk in the direction of your truth and your light in order to, expand and step into your next highest timeline. That's what all this energy has been the last few weeks, especially the last few days. The last week in general has been a huge shift in timeline energy. So let's hear what Spirit has to say. Spirit has to say about all of this beautiful timeline shift of energy, of manifestation. Thank you. We have the 8 of Swords. Spirit said, get out of your head. Get out of that mind, that trap of the ego mind. You are not trapped. Look at all the space you have that you could walk through, but you feel stuck. You feel like she's like literally lost her legs, like just totally sunken and stuck. But look, there's the Ankh at the top of this kind of this, I don't know what it is. It's really cool though. It's like a pyramid vortex, altered dimension, She could go right on into this new dimension if she doesn't like this current timeline she's in, is what Spirit is saying. You have the power to walk away and get out of your head. 8 is action. 8 is ending old cycles and beginning new. We have the Akashic records. Beautiful. Walk away. Another 8. 8, 8. Walking away from what no longer serves you with the 8 and 9 to walk into what is your emotional fulfillment. 9-9. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Crystals in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck to finally make an offer. When I see this Knight of Pentacles, this Knight of Crystals in reverse, I get excited because it actually means that slow and steady little tortoise is actually ready to pick up the pace, pick up the speed. Why? Because there's been an awakening, Spirit says. Tap into your Akashic records to really see the truth of what you are not what you are planting, but what you are watering that has already been planted for you. That's what I'm hearing. Has already been planted in the ancient, beautiful Egyptian Akashic records of eternity. It's already been there. Now you're just walking away from what is no longer serving you, right? No longer emotionally fulfilling, so that you can walk towards your emotional abundance, interdependence, independence. Look at that. That is literally codependency withdrawal. Walking away so you can walking away from codependency so you can walk into interdependency, because this is a beautiful, beautiful offering that is waiting for you, and it's been a long time coming. I love these cards. They're just so gorgeous, and the way that they show up on the backdrop of the chakra mat is so gorgeous. This looks so neon-y and like it's gonna glow in the dark. This Knight of Pentacles is ready to move, because it's time for emotional abundance to take place. It's time for emotional abundance to be had. I'm loving it. I really do. And this is just so beautiful. So thank you, Spirit, for this beautiful energy. Absolutely. Thank you so much for showing us and telling us and teaching us and reminding us that that is so much. So let me tell you all this, reminding us that we have everything we need within us. It's all within our hands. Look, you see how they're both holding something in their hands, the whole world in their hands, this new opportunity, this love, this idea, this business plan, this bliss, right? All they got to do is plant it, water it, nurture it, wait for it to grow, allow it to grow. Keep digging it up, it's not going to grow. And all you got to do is choose, spin the globe, close your eyes, point your finger, and go there. That's what I'm hearing. Because this world is waiting for you. This world is here. A brand new world is here. So are you going to choose to stay in the dark? Or are you going to let your light shine? And are you going to stand up in your truth? Stand up in your truth. Even if you have to fight standing alone in the dark, you have the light of the angels in heaven guiding you, protecting you. You have all the abundance. No more lack mentality. Spirit says, no more. You have more than you need. You are the emperor. Whether you identify as feminine or masculine, you are the emperor. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of the difference that you can make. You are the deed. You are the difference. You are. Everything that you need within you is already here. Trust it, believe it, stand up for it, fight for it. It's not your truth may not be everyone else's truth, and that's okay. Walk away. Walk away. 7, 7, 8, 8, 9. Okay, it's time. 9, 9, 9 of cups, 9 of cups, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. You might be seeing those sequences, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. The Hermit's also number 9. So this is gorgeous, and I love it, and I love you, and I hope this resonates with you, and I hope this gives you a sense of hope and beauty and empowerment, as it really does for me too, even just as we unravel this energy together. Keep manifesting, keep moving, keep shining, keep shining. Do not let the haters take away your shine. It doesn't matter how small your lamp of light is. If you are in a room full of darkness, it doesn't matter how small your light candle flame is, it will illuminate the whole room. Okay? I love you. You're beautiful. The light within me adores and appreciates the light within you. I'm grateful for this time together, and I'm grateful for us to be able to continue cultivating an abundant new world together in conscious love. Remember who you are, where you came from. Namaste. Peace and love. Bye.